like evergreen throwing shade across your face. That's as beautiful as ever.
Think about the past is gone is like sitting in a cafe watching the world go by. Inevitably you see things that make you think about the world right now, like modernity. For instance, there was a time when a lot of cars I saw had these fear this stickers on them, and then there was like these other stickers that said ain't scared and so on. It made me feel like we were covering up our fear about something. I wanted the bridge of the song to sort of explode since the verses were all very static and observational. I wanted it to be sort of like coming out of a daze where you realize you can do something, have an effect on the world. And this idea carries over into the third verse, which is referring to the limitless human potential in a spiritual sort of way.
Have sympathy
So, Brother John.
for symmetry.
I've had a lot of people ask me about this song because my father's name is John. It really has nothing to do with him at all. The image that really sparked the whole song is that of a stained glass window depicting Mary with the baby Jesus, who looked like just a miniature person on her lap. It struck me that the image, no matter how beautiful, is immovable. And I thought what a tragedy is to get caught up in the perfection of the image instead of being inspired by it. It can then kind of limit what the idea of what divinity is. That's why you need to have sympathy for symmetry. Perfect symmetry can't go anywhere, but we need to. Kind of think about this tune like a humanist hymn. Low. Low is the name of a drug you get addicted to when you think you're no good. I see young girls all the time let themselves really be treated badly because they think they don't deserve better. They'd rather be hooked up with a guy that is horrible for them rather than being alone. Like the only way they could be a worse person rather than being with some losers, being by themselves. It's hard to untangle how you can get hooked on something that makes you feel terrible about yourself, but that's exactly what it means to get low. I remember a line from a TV show where a character said that self-loathing was like reaching for a bottle that never ran dry. With dreams, this song is a story about a main character who's too afraid of everything to really live his life. Specifically, I remember a friend telling me how she would invite some guy home from a bar, and like kind of speed there, lock the door, turn off the lights, and then pretend not to be home. The chorus then talks about the inevitable regret and loneliness you feel about cutting yourself off like that. I think I was thinking about the line from Shakespeare, "In that sleep of death what dreams may come." But instead of dreaming about death, the character was dreaming about what it must be like to really live, to let people in. Mirror in the grass. One day I heard a description of an extremely intoxicated man getting thrown into somebody's front yard in a car crash, and then later that night I hit a deer with my car. So the mental image of the crash that was described to me and the physical event of killing something with my car sort of combined and made this song impossible not to write. Unlike most of my lyrics, this really came out effortlessly, probably because it was so immediate and emotional. I could clearly see the mangled driver looking into the rear view of his mirror of his car that is, now on somebody's lawn.
Connecting me.
The mystery is here. This was written as my grandmother was dying, and at the same time I was going through some health problems, and the thought of dying in a hospital or having to watch somebody else do that really drove the song. The mystery then is death.
Coming as they do, a month or two too late. So if I can reach to wherever or whomever you find yourself translated.